Hello, hello, hello there, my lovelies. Good evening. I hope you can hear me all right. We have a new audio cord in the mic. I am hoping it fixes the majority of the issues I've been having for the last couple of weeks since I did find a kitty cat apparently chewed on it. Just enough to put one hole in it. And it might have been the one that counted on the old one, so we're going to help this helps. Who am I? Well, welcome, welcome. It's Soul Squad Sprinter Times. My name is Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. If I seem like I'm way out of it, I'm in a lot of pain. I have some kinesio tape on my wrist. I think I have. Okay, so carpal tunnel, right? I basically have all the nerves pressed up to this side of my hand right now, and they're entrapped. That's what you would call it medically. So I'm trying to de de-painify. So if I sound a little weird, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I didn't know pinched nerves hurt this much. Oh my god. Hello, hello. We are doing this on behalf of the Heart Breathings community. I'm looking to do 4 20-minute sprints tonight, about 5 to 10-minute breaks in between. Tomorrow morning, we'll come back at 9 a.m. after you get a good night's rest. And then we'll do our Saturday morning cartoon trivia. Then on Friday nights, though, we're going to keep it a little more reflective about the writing things. So. Who all is here? Jillian wins the prize, and you can't see my face. Ooh. I tell ya, I put it way back there because Zoom takes it for work a different way, and then I move it down here, and it's never right. So, Jillian wins the prize. Are we on Jamie's channel this evening or yours for chat, my dear? Let me know. Hello, cool gamer. Thank you for being here. Hello, 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 dear Cheesecake Man. Speaking of the Cheesecake Man, ooh, I have a couple of links to share through. Bad on me for not clicking them links like I was supposed to. If you want to join the Heart Breathings community, there you be, my dears. The Cheesecake Men and I, however, do have something really cool. Starting one Sunday per month, starting this Sunday, Cody the Cheesecake Man and I will be co-hosting our first show together. We're co-hosting it. The pilot episode of Replaying the Plot, where we analyze the plots to video games without necessarily looking at the game mechanics and stuff. We're literally paying close attention just to the story and character development and so on, as if it's a literary analysis. Episode 1 of Replaying the Plot, The Legend of Dragoon. Link is in chat if you want to go ahead and wouldn't mind hitting the notify button there right quick. That is this Sunday, the 18th at 2 p.m. Yes, we are still looking to fill the roster with other people on other game plots for the rest of the year. Links and stuff are where you would expect them to be on that video. Georgia, great to see you. I will be getting the link over to Facebook here shortly for everyone. So if you need to reassign permissions, oh no, bad kitty. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We have 2 pica kitties in the house. And I would rather them chew through my electrical cords than plastic or something that can make them really sick. We just got our second diagnosis officially, like way officially, on pica for Loki. Drina likes to chew anything plasticky. Loki likes anything soft, cloth, and fur-like, apparently. So, yeah, she's much better, though, for the Lokesters. Hello, Rita. It's great to see you. And you're on your channel today. I'll go get the link and share it here toward the end for a raid if anyone joins us late. Hello, Rachel. Great to see you. Great to see you. Very exciting. Yes, for sure. Woohoo! It is going to be a blast. We already have an episode a month between now and December. Episode 2 in October is fitting for the month of October. It's a psychological text-based suspense game that's kind of new called Disco Elysium. In November, we are teaming up with 2 other author tubers whom are sisters and discussing just Kingdom Hearts 1. And then December, my cover artist, his wife, and Cody and I might be doing a double date night talking about Dragon Age. So we kind of have until the end of the year a little bit round up. Hey, there's a form. We need someone for January, February, March, April, May. Just saying. Hey, hey, no, come geek out. Come geek out. I don't think any of us are going to rip it apart. But anyway, we have a show to get on with. Where's my cup? I moved it. One moment. Sip from the cup of positivity so you can all get into some sprints soon. In three, two, with the good wrist. My wrist did not like that. Oh, and we have started over. We have gone through all but like 5 of them. So we might get some repeats now. It's been since April or May or something like that. We do have a repeat. So today's sip from the cup of positivity reads, if you feel like you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year. Perfect timing with the equinox coming, right? And still they stand tall and wait for better days to come. Perfect with the equinox in the next week, for sure, for sure. Hello, Mr. Vlandis. Yeah, Dragon Age is awesome. Dragon Age is how I survived doing a 1-year master's in education accelerated program to get certified. I'll say that. So let's go ahead and get into our first sprint for sure, for sure. And I jokingly said this in Diane Barton's sprints. What are we all doing? Pomodoro Kitty this week? Because Angela Hester normally does them on her channel. So why not continue it? You're welcome. Enjoy some Pomodoro Kitty Drina style in three, two, one. Take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. Brag on yourself in chat. What are you working on? Alrighty then, everybody. I just wanted to finish that thought I was jotting down. Let's go ahead and switch Rooney the screens. Not that way, Jen, not that way. Welcome back. I hope your first break went really, really well. How'd it go? Make sure if you're working on a device, you save it. Or if you're like me, trying to keep it out of the reach of kitties, you do that too. So, me, I'm working on HB90. I'm a little behind because of work, but I got my binder all ready to go. I decided it was best to decorate the front of it with my vision board this time. Last time I actually got pretty stickers and stickerified, made it gorgeous on the outside. I think if I look at this more often and give myself an excuse to look at it more often, I'll actually do stuff that's on it. One thing's already on there. October 1st can't get here fast enough. October 1st can't get here fast enough. So, how'd everyone do? How did everyone do? Jillian saying, I could talk way too much about Stardew Valley, me and you both. Yes, kitty timer for the win. If you are over on the Facebook side and you need to reassign permissions because somebody else you were chatting with in the Heart Breathings community was using Ecamm or Restream or insert service here, reassign as you like. We would love to cheer you on as we do everybody else. I hope hearing the birds and stuff chittering outside isn't too loud in the mic because there's a nest, I think, right up above our heads. Jillian, oh, tough question. Southern Hemisphere. Yes, I put a poll there in the chat for everybody to get a little bit of feedback. Let me take the timer off. I am specifically talking about the green thing with the trees and the whatnot behind me. That thing, the mountainside. Should I replace that tapestry specifically? Put that back up so I kind of keep track of our break time. Heffron, hello! Joining me on the HB90 things and making your Kanban. I have transferred over all the stuff I didn't get done for Q3. Mind you, when I planned Q3, I planned the whole majority of Q4 because I knew Q4 was starting in the middle of the beginning of the teaching school year, kind of for me. So, yeah, let me see those pictures. I can't wait to see them in the group. Georgia, currently preparing for work tomorrow. I hope it goes well, and it includes cooking a really late risotto and making a nest on the couch for reading before bed. Ooh, sounds delicious and warm and cozy. Yes, this timer is way too adorable. And I love that you can actually not only change the background color, but that you can do like a tabby cat or a white cat or a gray cat. And I have 3 black kitties, and so I'm like, let's do Drina color because she has greenish eyes. Loki has like light amber eyes, and then whenever her twin Thor has the dark amber, and then they switch on me sometimes. The cat freaked you out. You didn't run over anything, honey. I'm so sorry. He's still delivering packages. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Yes, it meows. Fair warning. All right. Jillian's got your Kanban board. Yes. And do the math to figure out how many myriad of projects you can realistically do. That's where I failed in my first quarter with it. Hello, Juliet. You got here. Juliet. You are a wizard. You arrived precisely when you meant to. There you go. Remember it. And yes, kitty cat noise didn't mean to startle you with the band there, my darling. So we are going to go ahead and kind of drop straight into the second sprint. I like to do a brain break for the second sprints. Now, on Saturday mornings, the brain breaks are just fun, gobbledygook, fun stuff. It's Saturday mornings. We do Saturday morning cartoons. On Friday nights, it's the end of the week for many of us here on the East Coast and in the U.S. that joins us, or in the case of Jillian, start of the day. So I like to keep them a little bit more reflective. So brain break, let's combine the two. Which cartoon, TV, or movie has affected your current work in progress for inspiration the most? And I better go star chat. I did star the chat. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Back. the only thing I didn't know that we could do, if I could swoop ahead on this one or not. But make that shorter. It doesn't auto go like my other one did, or I haven't figured that out yet. So now in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Meow, see? Meow. Meow. How'd it go, guys, gals, and pals, my dear lovelies? How did it go? We are switching over to the chat break. We also had a brain break question. So I think I got done. All my wrists are going to let me do an HB90 tonight. I know what I'm working on tomorrow morning. We've got 3 hours of sprints in the morning. Got plenty of time to work on it then. So, how about everybody else? We might have a kitty join us. Loki and Molly decided to wake up, but we might have a kitty join us, an actual kitty, not a timer kitty. As for me, a lot of anime and video game references can be found sprinkled about all of my books that are out so far, along with tabletop RPG references abound. But the number one thing that really, really inspired my books was a timeline documentary called Cleopatra, Portrait of a Killer. And there's this Scottish historian who's narrating this journey where they basically tell the story of how Cleopatra murdered her sister Arsinoe in order to become queen. And, well, that's where you get my books from, is that supposed murder. So, yeah. We take inspiration from every which way, don't we? The cat freaked me out a little bit that time too, even though I was kind of listening for it. Current project for Jillian is a gay retelling of Lost Hearts, a ghost story by M.R. James. So that is a really easy question for you to answer. Very, very true. Cookie King, Savion Taylor, I see you have your computer back. It's very good to see you. I hope everything is going great. Rita, inspiration for your current work in progress would be, you're not sure, maybe X-Men with elemental powers that have been DNA altered. That makes sense. It's kind of something that you might have seen in other works, I guess is what you're saying, even though X-Men might be like one of the cornerstone examples of that. Gotcha. The one I'll be writing for Nana would be more along the lines of Covenstead. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I use NaNoWriMo to write my lit RPG X contemporary small town romance X urban fantasy. That's Vitae Alangica. You're going to start hearing about video game characters here in a couple weeks and not people slinging magic in the 1660s. Georgia, currently one of your work in progress is inspired by a Turkish TV show called Magnificent Century and a Korean show called, is it Lady Kai or Ki? I'm not sure in the pronunciations there of the Korean languages so much as I am for opera. Shh, stop giving me notifications I don't need at the moment. I'll get the links in a second. Opera is the browser I had to switch to because, well, yeah. But anyway, I don't know Korean nearly as well as I know Nihongo, Japanese. Penumbra Mine, Mama Maggie, you are fine. You are fine, especially with what you're dealing with the doctors. You take care of yourself, my darling. Definitely know you deserve it. Feel better soon and hope you get to talk to your doctor fast. Yes, especially considering that she kind of lives in a situation like I do, sounds kind of rural. Definitely hoping for that. Rachel, if another mosquito bites me, I may have to go back indoors. Ooh, yeah, it is that time of year. When we finally buy or move or get our house that we were trying to get to, I plan on planting things around the house to negate that because I hate skeeters. And if you are like me and you have insulin resistance or are pre-diabetic or have polycystic ovarian syndrome and you tend to have any of those issues, some bugs are supposedly attracted to those of us with different abnormal varying high levels of different hormones, I hear. I'm told it's why stingers are attracted to me is because of my insulin resistance. I don't know. I buy it. Dogs and cats work on hormones. Why not them? Let's see. Pause. Thank you. Juliet, I managed to get through. You did get through 15 pages of revisions, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Really good pacing, too. Very productive for Rita. Found a summary chapter that you finally needed to change from previous summary. 410. Yes, that's really good. Kanban is done for Q4 for Heffron. And ooh, looking forward to Christmas since you're going to have, yes, that is the other plus side I'm looking forward to this year with Preptober, NaNoWriMo November, and then in my house, my husband's day is the day after Christmas. So we do Christmas huge in this family. It is not a tiny feat. Yes, his favorite holiday is also Christmas. Because for him, he says it's like my birthday party starts on the 24th and doesn't end until like the 26th or 27th. So we go all out. Yes, definitely. I feel this lessen our stress and enjoy the holidays motif. Georgia watched that documentary. Yes, I love that documentary. And yes, it's part of the reason why Ian, the leading guy in my books, is Scottish. Anyway, just saying. Jillian, I'm going to have to disappear. Hey, I saw you guys started. I'll be sharing links soon. Take care. And second one, and both are based on women in the royal court and history of the countries. Ooh, yes, yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. And honestly, that is why I love Timeline Documentary. They have a YouTube channel, and we'll get to this here in a second and start right away. Their YouTube channel posts everything, and it's for free. And I tell my students, go there for stuff. Why? Because you can listen to it while you're, I mean, most of my kids live in Michigan, so they've got, buses, trains, chores. Some of them live on farms. Some of my kids live in Detroit. So, all right, couple positivity reminder, and then we really need to get to sprint 3. If you feel like you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every time of year and still they stand tall and wait for better days to come. Where Jillian's at, those better days to come are on the way with spring. But for those of us here in the U.S., we are dealing with that autumnal weather. So let's go ahead and resume into our next working session. If you have not taken a self-care or soul-care break, please feel free to do so. As long as that tag is up there, I'm away from the screen doing the same. Self-care is your physical body. Soul-care is everything else, because sometimes going for a walk just doesn't do it. You got to put on some music and do some soul train. Let's do it. Alrighty, everybody. Let me get correctly swapped around here. How's it going? How's it going? Dropping into our third break. We have one sprint after this. Okay, we have one sprint after this. So, how did you do? I bopped around a couple of places to say hi to people online, and then taking my test swatches off. Whenever you see me with polish on one hand, it means I was test swatching just to see how long it would last. Normally without a top coat, because I like to see that kind of stuff if it's been sitting around unused for a while. So, how did we go? How did we go? Well, to the chat we go. Georgia. Next one. Came back in. I imagine you mean you're back because of the laptop being back. Really good. Glad to have you back, my friend. Bonnie, jumping on in. Good to see ya. Andy of Easy Graphics is popping on by to say hi to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Pomodoro Kitty is adorable. It's because somebody else, Diane, was also using it this week. And I said, well, Angela uses it on the routine. Why not? Why not? And also, Diane, my dear, to quote Tolkien himself, a wizard is never late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Yes, I am considering making that into some sort of video. Poll is indeed going to be ending during the next sprint. And hugs back to you, my friend. Mama Maggie finally got appointments made, but now there is no time for sprinting because you have to feed the hubby before he goes work the night shift. Ugh. I remember when my husband was working like 3 to 11 and overnights. When we first got married, the Cheesecake Man was front desk, reception work at a local hotel right after he finished out of college. Because, little known fact, my hubby didn't go to college until he was older. So, very proud of him for doing it when he did. So, definitely understand that night shift. Hoping for the best for you and yours, and you take care. 331 for Bonnie. Woohoo! I like that number. Juliet, only pages. We've got this. I have a celebration video with your name on it. You did the edits on paper this morning, so just putting in what you need to. You've got this. You've got this. Georgia ate your very late dinner. Depends on your context of late. Here it's only about 6:23, and because my hubby doesn't normally get home until somewhere between 8 and 10, we do late dinners. Yeah, I'll give you all that credit, my dear. Rachel, you moved back inside. I don't blame you with the mosquitoes. Got your notebooks back out for revisions, and the hub surprised me by going out to a local place for dinner. Yum! Yay! So you'll be leaving a bit early. All the words. Enjoy. I hope you guys have a great Friday night out. Rita, hubby brought a baby. Oh! Oh! Another baby kitty to go with your other baby kitties. Oh my goodness. Facebook. I gotta go to Facebook and see pictures. Yes, I'm that cat mom. So we do have just about a minute, 20 seconds left into our break there. Let me go ahead and give you all some reminders of things to do. If you are not part of the Heart Breathings community and you're over on the YouTube sides, please do feel free to join us. HB90 is going strong. Hello, Jordan. It's great to see you. Hello, it's great to see you for sure. Hope everything is going great and you're doing everything to take care of yourself, Jordan. Georgia is 11 p.m. You're in the UK. Yep, you're about 4 to 5 hours ahead of me easily. So that makes total sense. Also, if you are going to be getting ready to head off after our last sprint, I will be sharing some links during the last sprint, as well as ending the poll that is up. If you have anything you want to brag about on your end, as far as events upcoming and things, please feel free to do so, because I'm going to go ahead and remind you about Sunday right off the bat for the Cheesecake Man and I. I'm here tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. until noon for my sprints for Heart Breathings, but also on 2 p.m. Sunday, replaying the plot with the husband and I in our new show, doing the pilot episode full blown so you all can kind of see format. And a pair of lovebirds out on screen. With that being the noise we're getting in 3, 2, pause. Kitty, don't blink at me like that. Pause. We have a brain break coming up. If you were to write a holiday-themed novel, which holiday would it be? In 3, 2, 1. Stop looking at me like that. We're sprinting, Kitty. We're sprinting. You've got this. You're worth it. Alrighty, everybody. Let me switch some banners around and get us into our wrap up session. But to start, we did have a who is sprinting link share from me there. Of course, if you want to check the community calendar link there, linked on the YouTube end, you're welcome to do so. I did mention Angela a couple of times, and of course, we have Diane with us in chat. Please make sure if you're not following those ladies that you go ahead and do so. Right after me this evening, for heart breathings at least, at 9 p.m. Eastern, is going to be my fellow lover of vampires and apparently several podcasts. Rhiannon Futch. She'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern, and of course, over on the Facey Books too in the community. Tomorrow afternoon, after me, because I go at 9 a.m., 12 hours after Rhiannon starts, I start, and then I run to noon. You'll have the ability to catch up with Tracy, the revised writer. Of course, she'll be over on the Facebooks as well. I'm not quite sure what happened with Tracy and Melissa's links, so I wanted to make sure that we at least got some semblance of them there together. They're showing weirdly on my end versus YouTube. So Melissa at Power Play Press, she and I did the really epic employed author fireside chat series, which I think we're pulling for the giveaways on that soonish. I got to double check with her on the end dates for that. So if you haven't gotten in a chance to win copies of her book or book one to my series, because this is the last giveaway, book one will be in before the rebrand launches everything under a new series title with new covers. If you are looking for sprints to do outside of heart breathings, of course, Devin, my darling Devin, dedicated Devin cutting, please. Definitely. Thank you, my friend. You are very kind to include all of us. They are on your lists. And the next one up that's currently going is Jillian. She was in the chat with us earlier. For the brain break question, I was asking what holiday novel would you write? I gotta agree with the Halloween one. I'm kind of writing one around Halloween for Vitae Elangica book one, which I need to make a video on that for everybody and just reintroduce everybody to it because it's been a long time since I've really dealt with it hardcore. Currently, my book four for Bovary and Maria, my Draco and my Vampire, takes place during Christmas a good chunk. So yeah, that was the other logical holiday I would probably pick up on. Jordan is saying reader Hyderabad, but I would read that because huge fan of X-Men. Gotcha to Rita. Gotcha. So yes, the ending poll was most of you, okay, half of you wanted the pumpkins. Yay! And Juliet finished the edits and putting the info into the worksheet so the team can make the cover. Yes! Which reminds me, I lucked into getting 6 covers. I should be working on this. I have cover details to get out for 6 new covers to something. Not telling you what. Savion, yes, your Cookie Civil War Write-a-thon is starting tomorrow morning as well. I'm apologize for not keeping very good track of that with teaching. My ability to keep track of everybody is gone right now, my friend. So I imagine Devin would have that on their lists for sure. So if you want to take part in a write-a-thon this weekend, especially since Heart Breathings is not doing their writing retreat weekend this month. However, we do have writing retreat weekend next month, and if you look at the calendar, Double Down Day is right around the corner, ladies, gentlemen, guys, gals, and pals. Bonnie, finally got your dinner together. What you having? A few more words in. You're very welcome. Rita, another chapter summary. You'll be rewriting. It's okay. Sometimes we got to do that. You have the original 3 chapters in one. Gotcha. I love it when you make changes and then need to refigure things out. That's been me. I changed one scene to a far more logical location, and now I need to write one more chapter for Bovary, one more chapter for Maria. Ugh. Juliet, nice on the covers. Thank you. Lucky that your publisher handles it. It's just have to get the worksheet done. Yeah. Indy, I got to pay for that out of my pocket. And thank you for that playlist as well, Savion. I was wondering if you were still in chat to share it at the handy there. Otherwise, everybody, my dear friends, please, definitely got to tell you, and really, truthfully, I should have been telling you this all along. After you save your documents, after you take a stretch and you reflect how well you did, above all, my friends, take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. Until tomorrow morning.